Once upon a time, in a cozy little village named Sunnyville, there lived a young and adventurous rabbit named Oliver. Oliver was a curious little bunny who loved exploring the world around him. He had soft, fluffy fur and big, floppy ears that perked up whenever he heard something exciting. One sunny morning, as Oliver hopped through the meadow, he noticed a peculiar trail of colorful footprints leading into the nearby enchanted forest. The footprints sparkled with a magical glow, and Oliver couldn't resist following them. Deeper into the forest he went, hopping over fallen leaves and twigs. The tall trees whispered secrets as he passed, and the flowers seemed to bloom brighter in his presence. Oliver's heart raced with anticipation as he wondered who or what had left those mesmerizing footprints. As he ventured further, he stumbled upon a clearing where a group of woodland creatures had gathered. There was a wise old owl perched on a branch, a mischievous squirrel swinging from tree to tree, and a graceful deer grazing nearby. Oliver approached them timidly, but they welcomed him with open arms. They explained that the footprints belonged to a magical creature known as the Glowing Fairy. The Glowing Fairy had the power to bring light and happiness to everyone she encountered. With excitement twinkling in his eyes, Oliver asked if he could meet the Glowing Fairy. The wise old owl smiled and said, "If you truly believe and follow your heart, the Glowing Fairy may just grant you a visit." Eager to meet this enchanting fairy, Oliver set off on a quest. Along the way, he encountered various challenges, like crossing a tricky river and climbing a steep hill. But he didn't give up. He remembered the words of the wise old owl and stayed determined. Finally, after much perseverance, Oliver reached a magnificent grove bathed in soft, golden light. And there, standing before him, was the Glowing Fairy herself. She had shimmering wings that glistened in every color of the rainbow, and her gentle laughter filled the air. The Glowing Fairy recognized Oliver's pure heart and bravery, and she rewarded him with a special gift, a tiny vial filled with glowing fairy dust. She explained that whenever Oliver felt sad or needed a little magic in his life, all he had to do was sprinkle a pinch of the fairy dust, and it would fill his world with joy and wonder. Overjoyed and grateful, Oliver thanked the Glowing Fairy and promised to use the fairy dust wisely. With the vial safely tucked into his pocket, he bid the fairy farewell and returned to his village, his heart bursting with excitement to share his incredible adventure. From that day on, Oliver became known as the brave bunny in Sunnyville. He would share his tales of the Glowing Fairy and sprinkle fairy dust on those in need, spreading happiness and laughter throughout the village. And so, with the help of the Glowing Fairy's magic and Oliver's unwavering belief, Sunnyville became the happiest place in the land, filled with love, kindness, and the joy that only a touch of enchantment can bring. And all the children in the village would listen to Oliver's stories with wide eyes, dreaming of their own magical adventures. And that, my dear young friends, is the story of Oliver, the brave bunny, and the Glowing Fairy. Remember, no matter how small you may be, your courage and belief in magic can make the world a brighter place.